VHS. Let me start off by saying I usually don't watch a lot of short story format movies. It's probably because I have a hard enough time following one story. You would think with my short attention span, a bunch of shorter films would be better for me, but I just never really liked short films. That leads me into the collection of short horror films, the movie VHS. This collection of short films had some pretty good reviews, and as I was watching it, I saw a couple of familiar faces. I don't know their names, but I never forget a face. Okay, so the way this film is set up, there's like a main story, so to speak, and a bunch of shorter stories that don't really have anything to do with the main story, but are still important to the narrative. I think. The main story is about a group of intolerable, college bro-esque 20-somethings that do a bunch of bad things and capture it on video. Wait, I forgot to mention this entire collection is a found footage point of view. So yeah, the bros then decide to rob some poor deceased old man for a VHS tape. What's funny is when they get there, they don't even know what tape they are looking for. In order to discern which tape is the right one, they start watching the tapes in the same room the deceased old man is in. Now, you probably guessed it at this point, but each tape has its own little horror story recorded on it. I just want to say I liked all of those little stories. Each one was unique and they were all of a decent quality. Like, good job for the individual teams that worked their butts off to make the whole film a success. I like the acting in each short film, not love, but like. I wasn't expecting too much from a film with multiple shorter films in it, but still, they did a good job. I think out of all the short films in the movie, I liked the first one the most. Coincidentally, that's also the one I had the biggest issue with. If it were me in that situation, I would have done a lot of things differently. But anyway, another one that was pretty good was the one where there's this woman who was actually like an alien abductee, but her boyfriend or whatever tries to downplay the whole situation, like really gaslighting her. Come to find out, he is working with the extraterrestrials and does this with multiple women. So yeah, they've got aliens, ghosts, R-rated monsters, you name it. This film really does check a lot of boxes. So in the main story, every time another one of the bros sits down to watch a tape, the old man apparently snatches them up and disappears until the next bro comes in and pops in another tape. He does this until eventually the last bro is confronted with the fact that this was a really bad way to make a little extra money. Makes sense. I mean, burglary is never really a viable side hustle. I don't really think I have to tell you how it ends, right? All in all, I really liked this movie. It was a pleasant surprise to say the least. I can't believe I heard nothing about it since it came out in 2012. I also can't believe every person in these short films tripped and fell while running from an attacker, but that's horror movie logic for you.